There are two phrases I'd like to conclude with. There's a phrase in the Quran that Allah uses with two variations.
Okay.
One variation is وَاعْتَصِمُوا بِحَبْلِ اللَّهِ. Hold on to Allah's rope. Okay, the rope represents the Quran. So another way of saying, hold on to the Quran. Okay. Why the rope? Because one end of the rope is with me and the other end of the rope is with Allah.
Right.
And the Quran becomes my direct connection to Allah.
Yeah.
Right? So hold on to Allah's rope. Like, if somebody's falling in a well and I threw down my rope and I said, hold on to my rope. My
You
rope
at one
means
end, them at the other
I'm
end.
the one pulling you up. So holding on to Allah's rope means Allah is going to pull you up through this rope.
Yeah.
Whatever darkness you're in, Allah is going to pull you out from His word. Right? Another phrase, this is variation 1. Here's variation 2. وَاعْتَصِمُوا بِاللَّهِ. Hold on to Allah. Hold on to Allah. This time He didn't mention what? The rope. So once He says hold on to Allah's rope, the other time He says hold on to Allah. This is Allah's way of describing a profound reality. On the one hand, we are truly only connected to Allah through Allah's rope. That's one side of it.
Yeah.
So now Allah is teaching us these are interchangeable.
Yeah.
So how can you say you're holding on to Allah without holding on to Allah's rope? I hate to give you movie analogies, but imagine you're falling off a cliff and you're holding on to a rope that I've dangled down.
Yeah.
And I scream down, hold on to my rope. Right? And you're like, I'm slipping. I say, don't let go of me. I don't say, don't let go of my rope. What do I say?
Don't let me.
Same meaning.
Yep.
Same meaning.
'Cause I'm holding the
right
rope.
now, I am the rope right now. Right?
Yeah.
Now, that's one side of it. The other side of it is, don't make the relationship with the Quran the kind of relationship that doesn't give you Allah. In other words, you could have a relationship with the Quran, but it's not one that's tied to Allah. You just have a relationship with the Quran where you enjoy its recitation, or you have a relationship with the Quran where you're even teaching it, but you're teaching it and all you're thinking about is your audience. You're not thinking about Allah.
Yeah.
You can have a non-spiritual relationship with the Quran. I know Muslim scholars, or non-Muslim scholars that are academics of the Quran that have been studying the Quran for 20, 30 years, that have double PhDs in Quranic studies, and they're not Muslim.
Wow.
They're holding on to the Quran, but they're not holding on to Allah. Why am I studying the Quran? I'm not studying the Quran for knowledge. I'm not studying the Quran to impress someone else. I'm not studying the Quran to improve my tajweed. I'm not studying the Quran to memorize the Quran. I'm studying the Quran because I'm looking for God. That's why I'm studying the Quran. I'm looking for God, and I'm looking for God to tell me how to live and what to do, how to find Him. This is how He told me how to find.